let's go. I'm also gonna go down to get into ST as well.
another off to the other side.
Sister. But yeah, that's good too. I'm in a class and someone was unmuted and they were chasing their cat and like the cat was freaking out and the person's like pumping and puffing in the class recording. My friend's like, are you okay? It was really funny, so I thought you Sophia, she's business, so she has the bread. Yes. But she's did accounting, so she's gonna be an accountant in the fall in Halifax. I'm a second. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't. Okay, so yeah, she's really funny. She got like hella scholarships. Like 1 year I got such nice Christmas gifts and she's like extra scholarship. So we're a little bit excited.
I watched the video that I got all the clips that else and I watched. I hope somebody had recorded that whole thing. It was perfect. Oh, you're perfect. The kids coming up now. They're walking up from the school. Well, you just put your camera on. It's it's good.
15 games or
Yeah.
so. Please remain standing while I invite Bradley Paul, Indigenous drummer, to drum the ceremony open. Welcome to the 2026 Acadia University Spring Convocation Ceremony for students in the Faculty of Professional Studies. My name is David Duke, and I am the University Marshal for this ceremony, and I extend a warm welcome to family, friends, supporters, colleagues, staff from Acadia University, and most of all, from the graduating class of 2026. Welcome. Allow me to begin by introducing the front row of the platform party. They consist of Acadia's Chancellor, Dr. Nancy McCain, Acadia's President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Jeff Hennessy, her Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Ashley Consolo, Chair of the Acadia Board of Governors, Henry Damone, Vice Provost Academic Policy and Graduate Studies, Dr. Kate Ashley, our Dean of Professional Studies, Dr. Corrine Haig, our University Chaplain, the Reverend Dr. Marjorie Lewis, our Associate Vice President, Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, and Anti-Racism, Lerato Chandoma, the Mayor of the Town of Wolfville, Her Excellency Jody McKay, our MLA, Julie Van Exen, our past President, Dr. Peter Ricketts. There's one other guest in the front row wearing academic regalia, and we will save that introduction for later in the ceremony. But we begin our ceremony today by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This territory is covered by the treaties of peace and friendship, which Mi'kmaq, Wolastoqiyik, and Passamaquoddy peoples first signed with the British Crown in 1725 and 1726. The treaties did not deal with the surrender of lands or resources, but in fact recognized Aboriginal title and established the rules for what was to be an ongoing relationship between nations. Acadia is committed to growing and nurturing this relationship and working to fulfill the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's call for action for post-secondary education. Some graduates are wearing beaded grad caps with bright red stoles. The caps were hand-beaded by each Indigenous student with the guidance of a local Mi'kmaq artisan, Karen Beals, from the Kluskap First Nation. The significance of these beaded caps is that they blend traditional craftsmanship with personal identity, often signifying family history, storytelling, cultural resilience, and significant life milestones. Today, we also acknowledge the existence of people of African descent in Nova Scotia. We recognize that African Nova Scotians are a distinct people whose histories, legacies, and contributions have enriched that part of Mi'kma'ki known as Nova Scotia for over 400 years. We honor them and offer our gratitude to the 52 historic, multi-generational Black communities in Nova Scotia that have shaped the diverse landscape of Canada. During today's ceremony, some graduates are wearing a kente cloth stole, draped over their academic gown. Originating from the Ue and Akan people of Ghana and Togo, kente cloths carry a weaving tradition stretching back 400 years, a textile that materialized the spoken wisdom of proverbs where every color and pattern serves as a form of communication. Today, people of African descent around the world wear kente cloth to celebrate shared heritage, perseverance, and joy. The stoles worn by our graduates were designed and hand-woven by our partners in Ghana. When Black students wear kente stoles, they transform their bodies into living, breathing proverbs, telling the story of their journey, their ancestors' sacrifices, and the community that carried them here. This stole is a symbol not only of excellence, but of resilience and hope for the future. I now invite Acadia's chaplain, the Reverend Dr. Marjorie Lewis, to the podium to offer a short welcome.
Dear friends, it's really great to be with you at this time of joy as we celebrate with the graduates, families, friends, mentors, and those who supported them from the faculty, staff, and leadership of Acadia University. I hope we'll just enjoy being joyful. I hope we'll enjoy stopping to take a breath after years of effort, years of sacrifice, the journey that has led to this point where we can experience and respect the achievement of these distinguished graduates. I invite us all, along with the class of 2026, to reflect just for a short while on nature, on nature's prospects for human flourishing and for what nature offers in terms of opportunity for harmony with all that exists. As chaplain, I'm privileged to encourage engagement with people of different faiths and some of no faiths. As we seek to understand each other, as we seek to know more about each other, as we seek to work together to build a world where there is justice, peace, and well-being. And so you'll see me wearing a stole with many symbols And maybe some people can find a symbol that they identify with. These are symbols of different religious and spiritual traditions and signify that that's part of my role. I do Christian rituals, offer Christian nurture, and importantly, an opportunity for people of all faiths and no faiths to talk together about what's important in life for all humanity. Nature seems to be in everybody's spirituality. And so we give thanks for the fauna and flora of the Wabanaki Acadian forest region, for the birthing for us, beauty, awe, wonder, and scientific knowledge. We give thanks for Creator, the mystery beyond to which nature points. We give thanks for human capacity to safeguard nature and to safeguard each other. For these gifts of nature, for all good gifts, for human potential and possibility to build a wonderful new future, for the role that these graduates will play in building a good future for humanity. We give thanks.
Madam Chancellor, honored guests, members of the faculty, members of the Board of Governors, members of the University Senate, members of the university staff and administration, families and loved ones, and students of the class of 2026, welcome to the best day of the year at Acadia, Spring Convocation. This is the culmination of our academic year, where we come together as a community to celebrate this life-changing achievement of our graduates. And we welcome back the families and the loved ones who set them on this journey with us however many years ago. I love our convocation at Acadia. I love this 100-year-old room draped with the flags of the countries of origins of our students. I'm sorry about the wooden seats. Comfort was less of a priority in the 1920s, apparently, when this building was built, but there's a certain charm to it. I love that this tradition at Acadia is almost 2 centuries old. Our first graduating class was only 21 students, and our 1,000+ graduates today and yesterday are linked to them and all the graduates since throughout our history. I love that we put on these colorful robes and funny hats that tell stories about our academic journeys and signify our choice to commit to a life in the service of knowledge, truth, justice, and youth. Mostly, I love seeing our graduates march in as a class, across the road, through campus, cheered on outside by our staff and Wolfville community members, into Convocation Hall, and then one by one ascend the stage to receive their degrees with some kind of combined feeling of, I can't believe this day is here, and I can't believe how fast it all went. Now, Acadia was founded just over 188 years ago, and our origin story in many ways defines who we are. The story goes, there was a plan to build a new non-denominational university in Halifax to be named after Lord Dalhousie in the late 1830s. And a learned Baptist named Reverend Edmund Crawley was promised a seat on the faculty. But then later, the Board of Governors decided to refuse to allow any Baptists to be Dalhousie professors. Much for non-denominational. The Baptist Education Society here in the Valley responded swiftly to this outrage and said, fine, we'll build our own university. Community members brought wood and nails and their own labor and ingenuity to erect buildings on the site of the Horton Academy in Wolfville, which had been established 10 years prior as a Baptist preparatory school. Originally, we were called the Queen's College, until Queen Victoria found out there was a university of dissidents using her name and refused to allow it. We then became Acadia College and eventually Acadia University. And while there was initial agreement that Acadia should be a university open to anyone, regardless of their background, there was disagreement on the curriculum. Crawley was educated in the liberal arts tradition and advocated for a curriculum based on that foundation: Greek, Latin, rhetoric, mathematics. In the purest sense of the word liberal, they strove for a program of study that could liberate their students through knowledge and thus promote freedom and democracy. But some of the other founders, John Pryor, Isaac Chipman, John Mockett Cramp, and Artemis Sawyer, imagined a university that was also responsive to the issues of the day, the problems of the world, and the region it served, and thus began the beautiful marriage of applied and liberal, community-engaged education that has made Acadia the place to exercise your brain, examine your life and human existence, and to apply that critical thinking to making a tangible impact on community, country, and the world. We educate thinkers and doers, and as our origin story suggests, we're pretty scrappy. Throughout our history, we have not accepted the world as it is, especially if it benefits a few at the expense of many others. And that spirit permeates Acadia from its founding and even prior to that. When the Baptist Society first met in Wolfville to establish an education system, there were 5 sisters from Chester who decided there would be no meeting without their presence and without the voices of women. So they walked to Wolfville from Chester. Now, for those of you who don't know Nova Scotia well, that's like walking from Halifax, except across the width of the province, through the woods, over the Horton Mountain in the 1820s, without the road system that we have today. Those sisters would be heard. Our graduates, our faculty, our university, our community are committed to leading, to change, and to making the world better through education. We will be heard. You will be heard. Now, this convocation is a special one for me personally this year. Every year, the registrar and I hand sign each degree parchment for each graduate. So you're going to see our handwritten signatures at the bottom of your degrees when you get them. No auto pen, no AI. We do things personally here. The downside is, in my case, it looks like a 2-year-old got a hold of a black pen and scribbled on the bottom of your degree. My apologies for that. Requires some expediency at the expense of aesthetics. When I assign the degrees, I of course look at the names and the degrees achieved. And this year, I was so happy to see names of so many students graduating over the 3 convocations whom I've known since you were little kids. Since you were little goofballs running around with my son at Building Blocks Preschool or Wolfville School or Horton High, honor choir, football, basketball. I know your parents and families. I may have received a text or 2 from them sometime over the past few years. And I'm so privileged to be able to share this moment with you and them. And also earlier this week, I was able to attend my son Rory's convocation. So after almost 20 years of doing convocations, I finally experienced convocation as a parent. And I now know what many of you who are here today and watching the live stream at home are going through and thinking. When my son crossed the stage Monday, I immediately thought back to when he was a baby. I remembered the moment we brought him home from the hospital, walked into our flat in Halifax for the first time. The memory is so vivid to me. He was only a few days old, but he opened his eyes and he looked around in wonder at where he was, and I immediately started crying. And you might think I was crying happy tears at this amazing moment. And there was some of that. But I was also thinking, this is the first day of his new life in his new home, and one day he's going to leave and go to university, and I'm going to be heartbroken. This is what I thought. I was already grieving him leaving home. What I didn't think about in that moment was how it would feel when he graduated from university after leaving home. And this is probably a good thing, because that's a lot of pressure to put on a 2-day-old. For a kid between his mother and me, we have 7 degrees. He didn't stand a chance. He said at 3 years old, "Daddy, I want to be a pilot." And I said, "Great, let's work on finding a university degree program for that, buddy," when he was 3. Well, now he's a pilot and he has a degree, so we both stood by our convictions. And when he crossed that stage, I felt, of course, pride and love and joy, but also respect. Respect that he'd achieved something significant, like you have all done today. And I hope you will reflect on the fact that you did not get here alone. Many of you have families, friends, personal connections who believed in you and provided emotional, practical, and perhaps financial support for you to get here. the faculty of the university, many of whom are on stage behind me to bear witness and celebrate your achievement, challenged you and created the opportunity for you to learn and grow and get to this stage. We have the greatest staff here, people who work behind the scenes because they believe in what we do and want to help students succeed. This entire day would be possible without them. I was in the office late last night, and when I left, there were still staff in the hall making sure everything was ready for you and for us. They've also heard this speech now 3 times, and they still dutifully laugh at all of the jokes. Very loyal. And of course, your fellow classmates who traveled with you on this journey. A community helped you get to this stage, and it's important to acknowledge that and pay that forward one day to someone else. But I also hope that you look in the mirror after this is over and say to yourself, I did a thing. I accomplished something substantial. May have been hard work, there may have been setbacks along the way, you may not have loved every minute of your time with us, but your Acadia degree is yours. No one can take it away from you. It now becomes part of your identity that follows you and announces your achievement to the world. And I can tell you now with authority, having experienced this as a parent, that your people, your families, your friends, your loved ones, your university community respect you now even more for this accomplishment. So take a bit of time to absorb that respect and be proud of yourself. You earned it. I'm going to offer you some more advice, and then I'm going to ask 2 things of you. So my advice, you probably set a goal to finish this degree. And this probably went along with other goals you set for yourself and continue to set for yourself. Some goals you've achieved or will achieve, and others you haven't or won't. And goal setting is important and provides structure to your professional and your personal lives. I set many goals for myself over my life. Some I achieved, some I did not. Becoming a university president was never a goal I set for myself when I was a kid. What kid would ever dream of that? I wanted to be a medical doctor. All growing up, that's what I imagined for myself. I pursued an undergrad degree in science and even volunteered for a hospital in my first year. I then discovered I was kind of a germaphobe and didn't like being around sick people. This became a serious career-limiting revelation. I was also very clumsy in the lab. In my second year, I dissolved an entire chemistry lab manual by spilling highly concentrated sulfuric acid all over it. Cleared out the whole room with the fumes. There were signs I was on the wrong path. This goal was not to be realized. I pursued a music degree here at Acadia. I wanted to be a film composer originally. And in the 90s, that meant living in Los Angeles, and that's not something I saw for myself, so I adjusted that goal. I wanted to be a rock star, traveling the world, rocking out to millions of adoring fans. To be honest, I still have not given up on that goal. If any of you out there work for a major record label, I have some amazing demo cassettes from the 90s back at the house. You got to hear them. The kids these days will love them. I hadn't thought about an academic career ever, but during grad school, I was offered the opportunity to teach a few music courses back at Acadia. Suddenly, I had a new goal. My life path was set. I didn't want to do anything else, and I didn't want to be anywhere else. So I set this as my new goal, and the reason this became the goal that stuck was that it corresponded with something more important than my goals, and that was my values. So my advice is to define your values. What kind of person do you want to be? What do you believe in? How do you want to carry yourself in this world? Achieving goals but not paying attention to your values will never feel satisfying. I had no idea I'd be a university president, but I did know I believed in higher education and that it fit with my value system, and that this field would allow me to be the person I wanted to be. And the goals came and went, some achieved, some not. But every day we can practice our values, and at the end of every day, I can ask myself, was I kind today? Was I honest today? Was I a supportive teammate today? Was I a good leader today? Was I a good partner today? Was I a good dad today? And some days the answer is no, not really. But the great thing about values is you can't really fail at them, because even if you don't live up to them one day, you can just try again the next. They're enduring, and they make the achievements richer and the disappointments easier to accept. So my advice is to define whom you want to be as a person, your values, and make that your most important priority, and set your goals within that framework. So that's my advice. Here are my requests. My first request: all of you came to Acadia from different backgrounds, different levels of privilege, and with different life stories. You're all leaving here with something in common, though, an Acadia degree. And I'm not in any way implying that this will ensure that all your experiences will be equitable and fair going forward, or that this accomplishment nullifies privilege, but it is something substantial. It gives you a platform. This degree can be a foundation from which to build a life and a career, and my request is that you use it to do something bigger than yourself. It doesn't have to be revolutionary. You don't have to become a celebrated athlete, coach, leader, and mentor like soon-to-be Dr. Mark Smith, whom we are so excited to soon honor with an honorary doctorate. But if every one of you makes some kind of contribution, it can be world-changing. And we're going to need you. The world has problems: war and conflict, poverty, hunger and food insecurity, equity and racism, and of course, the climate crisis. And you may actually be the last generation who can address that problem. And I'm sorry that you're inheriting these messes, but I'm asking you to think about how you can use this achievement today to make a difference in the world, because that's the Acadia way. We want you to have wonderful, rich, examined lives, but we also want you to use your education in service to humanity and to the world. So that's my first request. My second request is something I've never done before. Usually I stop at one, but now being a parent of a graduating student made me realize that your generation can handle 2 requests. Sometime in the next 1, 2, 5, 10 years, you're going to look back at your time at Acadia, and you're going to realize the totality of what this experience provided you. You may not remember specific pieces of information. You may have forgotten some of your accounting rules, or some of your anatomy and physiology, or theories of education. Music students, you may not remember how to resolve a German 6th chord. You should, though. It's pretty cool. But you will realize you gained more than just information. The process of learning those things allowed you to learn how to learn. You gained experience with analyzing data critically, communication, teamwork, deep thinking, understanding humans, understanding the planet and our impact on it, generally being more informed and engaged citizens, developing a network. Most of you will realize this eventually if you haven't already. And I'm not asking you to tell us when you realize that. You're going to do that anyway. In a few minutes, you will become Acadia alumni, and you'll get a special pin from members of our Alumni Association and staff. And you will join a network of almost 50,000 living alumni around the world, thousands of whom stay connected to us because they know how important we were in their lives. Your relationship to Acadia will last forever. So I don't need to ask you to remind us of the impact Acadia had on you. Many will do that anyway. I'm asking you to tell others. Tell the world. Tell the media. Tell your elected representatives wherever you come from. Tell parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, workmates, people in your communities to tell other people the value of your undergraduate experience. And I'm asking you to do this because universities are under siege right now. The value of this experience, this education, is being questioned around the world. Some of this we can fix. We can design programs and communicate their values so that students and the world can truly see what we do. But without public support for us, we're going to continue to be in trouble. And people will listen to you. The public will listen to our alumni. You speak with authority. So we need you to tell that story. You will be heard. Acadia was founded because this community believed they would fall behind other communities without their own college. It was vital to the building of a healthy and connected society here. And across Canada, dozens of universities were built around the country's centennial because small cities and towns knew they would fall behind without them. They needed a pathway to educate their citizens, to build their communities. And Canada needed a network of universities to not fall behind other nations. I was born in Peterborough, Ontario. A university opened in that town in 1964 when it was a growing factory town. And here's a fun fact. The workers at the local General Electric factory in Peterborough, including my grandfather, donated a piece of their wages every week to build Trent University. My father left a factory job when I was a young boy to take a chance on education, and this changed the entire trajectory of my family and my life, and it could not have happened without a university. My dad's here today. He came for my son's convocation this week, but he wanted to come to one of ours as well because he's proud of me. He'll probably have a few notes from me after this is over. But he also came because he's grateful to Acadia and to universities like Acadia for the opportunities they gave my family and they continue to give to others. So tell our story. We're going to need all your help as we chart our path toward our 200th anniversary in 2038. That's only 12 years from now, and those students are already in grade 1. We need you to think about them. We need to all think about them. What kind of university will we be? What kind of world will they inherit? And as you're ready to hire them when they graduate from Acadia, how will you have made their world better? To the class of 2026, I wish you wonderful lives. great happiness, and a fulfilling adventure. Thank you for trusting us with your education, and thank you for your rich contributions to Acadia while you were here. Stay connected and keep in touch. You won't have much of a choice. We're going to find you wherever you go. Our staff are really good at that. Be kind, even to people with whom you disagree. Be curious, keep learning, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Thank you all.
Good morning, everyone. Graduates, families, friends, faculty, and all who have gathered here today in beautiful Wolfville to celebrate this unforgettable milestone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sophie Vertanis, and I have the absolute privilege of standing before you as the 2026 Grad Class Life President. It feels a bit surreal to be here, closing such an important chapter of our stories, in a place that has truly become home. It feels like just yesterday that we arrived at Acadia, stepping into a brand new chapter of our stories. When we first came to Wolfville, everything felt overwhelming. From trying to find our class on the first day and inevitably getting lost, trying to make friends while balancing the demands of school, it was a lot. But over time, without even realizing, something changed. We became comfortable walking across campus without checking a map. We found our routines, we found our community, and perhaps most importantly, we found ourselves. Along the way, we also found people who quickly stopped feeling like strangers and started feeling like family. People we studied beside in silence for hours, laughed with when we absolutely should have been studying, and leaned on in moments where everything felt a little too heavy. Somehow, in between assignments, exams, and everyday chaos, we built connections that will last far beyond these 4 years. For years, we wished for this day to come. We crossed off dates on our calendars, and we count down the days until graduation. But now that it's here, I can't help but to feel a little sad. Because today not only marks an achievement, it also means saying goodbye to friends who feel like family and to a place that has shaped us in ways we may not fully understand yet. Acadia is not just a school. It's an experience, and one that we have all been fortunate enough to share. It's the friends we made here, the professors we connected with, the late night study sessions in the library, the early morning coffees at Just Us, and the endless walks across campus that became second nature. It's walking through town and somehow always running into someone we know. It was sitting in a cafe just to escape the stress for a little while, probably longer than we should have. It was the climb up the hill after a long day of classes where we joked about barely making it to the top, but still somehow did every time. And it was standing together at Raymond Field during homecoming, packed shoulder to shoulder, feeling like, for once, everyone was exactly where they were supposed to be. Those moments might seem small on their own, but together, they built the foundation of our experience here. Acadia is a place we have all been lucky enough to call home. As we celebrate here today, I also want to take a moment to draw your attention to our Class of 2026 banner to my right. This banner reflects the ideas that I've talked about perfectly. Designed by graduate Schuyler Webb, the class banner captures the beauty of Acadia's campus in the heart of Wolfville and reflects the strong sense of community that makes this place truly special. It's a meaningful reminder of the home that we've built here together. Thank you, Shylar, for sharing your talent and creating something that represents us all so well. Each of us came to Acadia with one focus: earning a degree. But as we moved through our programs, we gained far more than just what our textbooks could teach us. We learned how to live independently. We learned how to fail and how to be okay with it most of the time. We learned resilience, responsibility, and who we truly are. While we are leaving here with knowledge and credentials, we are also leaving with something just as important: growth that no GPA can measure. We learned how to show up for each other, how to celebrate the wins, big and small, how to sit with someone in their hardest moment without needing to fix anything, and how to build a sense of belonging in a place that once felt so unfamiliar. That is something truly special, and it is something we will carry with us long after today. As you sit here today, I encourage you to pause and truly take in this moment. Years from now, when we have careers and families of our own, these memories will still live quietly in the back of our minds, reminders of a special and transformative time in our lives. While we are closing one chapter today, there is still an entire book waiting to be written. To the friends and family who supported and cheered us on, thank you. To the staff and faculty who challenged us, guided us, and believed in us, thank you. You have all helped shape us into the people we are today. But finally, I want each of you to take a moment to thank yourselves. Thank yourself for your perseverance, your strength, and your commitment. Thank yourself for continuing even when it felt difficult. You should all be immensely proud, not only of the degrees that you have earned, but of the people you have become and are still becoming. Do not take for granted what you have accomplished here, the version of yourself that you have worked so hard to build along the way. While saying goodbye is inevitable at the end of this journey, remember the wise words of Winnie the Pooh. How lucky are we to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? These goodbyes are hard because of the special memories we built along the way. While we say goodbye here today, it is not a forever goodbye. We will now move into our roles as Acadia alumni. Our legacy will continue on Acadia's beautiful campus through the Class of 2026 gift. We are proud to contribute to the new Student Center courtyard with furniture designed to create a welcoming space for students to gather, connect, and recharge. This gift reflects our commitment to fostering community and enhancing campus life, creating a space where friendships will be built, ideas shared, and memories made for years to come. So, as we leave Wolfville and we watch Exit 10 fade in our rearview mirrors, my hope is that every time we return, it feels like coming home. Because we will always be a part of Acadia University. To the Class of 2026, congratulations, we did it.
Hello, bonjour. It is time for the moment of truth. Would the candidates for the degree of Master of Education please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Master of Education those graduates whose names will be announced whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
Pertaining to that degree.
As the first graduating group makes its way to the stage, you will note that our graduating class is very large today. So when your special someone is crossing the stage, please support, whoop, holler, congratulate, but we will save a larger body of congratulation, of applause, until the end of each degree group, if that's okay.
Let's see how that works. Let's try. Here we go. One of the beginning of 500.
Olo Bukola Akindele.
So congratulations to you.
Dawn Armstrong.
Congratulations. What are you going to do with it? Good, that's okay. Oh, good.
Femina Tahira Ashraf.
Amelia, you've been...
Josanne Alyssa Bally. Alton Donald Brose Batstone. Carolyn Taylor Billard. Leah Brown. Lindsay Elaine Burns. Amy Blair Cameron. Mary Elizabeth Cameron. Bria Kerr Christie. Amy Margaret Clark. Andrea Lorena Cordoba. Kimberly Jane Cormier. Mark Crossan.
Okay. Tell me you played basketball.
Christine Leanne Daniels. Nicole Diane Delory. Nicole Denault. Kaylee Denton. Marie-Jean Doucette. Caitlin Elizabeth Doyle. Emily Margaret Draper. Christer Brandon Dunbar. Michael Patrick Elliott. Megan Rose Engelhut. Alison Sarah Farmer. Colleen Erin Frelick. Brittany Lynn George. Sue-Marie Sarah George. Katrina May George. Melissa Sheila Grandberg. Luke Kevin Thomas Henderson. Catherine Elizabeth Hook. Heather Patricia Hughes. Mitchell George Hunt. Vanessa Iafola. Nicola Roslyn Irvin. Nova Emma Rebecca Jones. Colleen Ann Kiselik. Julia Sarah Ann Lawrence. Madam Chancellor. Madam Chancellor, the Acadia Outstanding Masters Research Award was established in 2019 and is awarded annually to a graduating student of the Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Community Development, and Master of Education programs, who has been evaluated on the basis of academic achievement, thesis presentation, both oral and written, and quality of research. Julia Lawrence is the recipient of this year's award in professional studies. Holly Ann Leader. Samuel John Lycan. Tara Jane McEachern. Angela McKay. Melanie Skye McLeod. Donna Marie McMillan. Carla Marie McPherson. Simon Nicholas Mannering. Shauna Vraylene Malloy. Anita Marfo. Chad McKinnon. Jennifer Barbara Perdue Meldrum. Lisa Ann Morrow DeCoste. April Hope Muirhead. Carrie Jean Murray. Marina Myra. Stephanie Bridget Oliver. Livia Peaton. Crystal Joy Pulsifer. Gregory Scott Rosen. Esther Anna Schwartz. Angela Joy Scott. Colleen Roberta Smiraka. Stephanie Leah Spares. Cassandra Thompson. Christine Lydia Track. Ileana Vermeersch. Stephen Yeboah.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Education degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Education those graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Education with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Taylin Virginia Whitty Cargill. Grace Emma Doncaster. Emma Mary Horn. Erin Janelle Hughes. Callum Sandy McDonald. William James McCorriston. Ashley Olmsted. Mark Douglas Randall. Madison Sarah Rigby. Noah Matthew Skierman.
Will the candidates for the Master of Community Development degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Master of Community Development those graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Master of Community Development with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Shasta Grant. Spencer Lewis Lang. Jessica Lynn Spooner.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Community Development with Honors degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Community Development with Honors those graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Community Development with honors, with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Emily Grace Hunt Diverty. Madam Chancellor, the Acadia University Bronze Medals are awarded at each convocation to those graduating students who have the highest average in a major or discipline. Emily Diverty is the recipient of this year's University Medal in Community Development. The Dr. Alex Wright Memorial Award is awarded annually to a graduating student from each of the kinesiology and community development programs who best exemplify energy and enthusiasm for learning, coupled with inquiring minds, and who demonstrate creative thinking, analytical reasoning, and effective communication skills. In addition to her other achievements, Emily Diverty is the recipient of the Dr. Alex Wright Memorial Award for Community Development. Madam Chancellor, Emily Diverty. Lillian Grace Hull. Adam Douglas Vitch.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Community Development degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Community Development those graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Community Development with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Sophie Janet Allen. Kaylee Lauren Bennett. Kennedy Ann Braun. Cameron Danielle Bullen. Cooper John Lloyd Callan. Matthew Peter Carroll. Dallas Time Carver. Quintin Wayne Cormier. Caitlin Grace Cosman. Brooklyn Amanda Curry Hazel. Lauren Evangeline Deal. Robin Melissa Dearman. Maya Rose Fauché. Anna Christine Flecknell. Maria Teresa Gabrielle Giroux. Megan Belicia Glasgow. And that would be a special someone. Connor Douglas Hannanen. Grace Elizabeth Hobbs. Ryder Thompson Kanuski. Tyler Jack McLeod. Dylan Thomas Manning. Devin James Marr. Sophie Marie Messam. Jessica Margaret Murray. Bailey Peach. Hillary Krista Reed. Tyler Scott Robertson. Chloe Robichaux. Harrison James Seaman. Nicholas Ralph Vidito. Austin George Nickel Wall. Sarah Brianna Williston. Luke James Zazula. Congratulations, Luke. Wish you all the best. Thanks. Okay.
Would all those receiving the Access Certificate in Interdisciplinary Studies please rise? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the Access Certificate in Interdisciplinary Studies those recipients whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the award at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Access Certificate in Interdisciplinary Studies with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Anna Marie MacDonald.
Will the candidates for the Master of Applied Kinesiology degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Master of Applied Kinesiology these graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Master of Applied Kinesiology with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Sarah Anjali Cameron. Courtney Renee Cruikshank. Juliana Starr LeBlanc.
congratulations to all of us. Very well done.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Kinesiology with Honors degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology with Honors those graduands whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology with Honors, with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Catherine Isabel Bemrose. Madam Chancellor, this will take a moment. Kate is the recipient of this year's University Medal in Kinesiology. Kate is the recipient of this year's Dr. Alex Wright Memorial Award for Kinesiology. And Madam Chancellor, the Golden A Awards are awarded to graduating students excuse me, who maintain a sound academic standing, display outstanding qualities of leadership and character, and make significant contributions to university life at Acadia throughout their years as a student. Those winners are identified by a committee of students, faculty, and staff. In addition to her other achievements, Kate is also a recipient of one of this year's Golden A Awards. Madam Chancellor, Kate Bemrose. Abigail Frances Isabel Dancy. William David Dauphiny. Natasha Danielle McCarthy. Kiara Faith Momberket. Madam Chancellor, Kiara is also a recipient of this year's Dr. Alex Wright Memorial Award for Kinesiology. Grace Catherine Nielsen and guest.
Proud of you, Mommy? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Kinesiology degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology those graduands whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Madison Jennifer Armstrong. Haley Alexa Baxter. Sarah A.C. Bennett. Aaron Kenneth Blakey.
Aaron, well done. Congratulations.
Isaac William Bodnar. Paris Anna Marie Buchanan. Mackenzie Sky Butters. Jacelyn Dixon Kane. Lucy Violet May Caldwell. Liam John Lawrence Campbell. Carissa Kathleen Clark. Dorian James Clements. Ella Grace Collins. Mackenzie Amber Collins. Michael Douglas Corkum. Michael John DeLong. Jabu Deng.
Okay, you're a tall guy too. Congratulations.
Jaden Taylor Diplock. Chloe Monica Nina Domini. Cameron Corey Doucette. Cheyenne Marie Duda. Brianna Dawn Frail. Vincent Charles Francoeur. Mireille Frappier. Landon Scott Gallant. Dominic Noel Godrow. Eva Leslie Graham. Jonathan Grenville Gray.
Okay, you did it. Congratulations.
Nelson John Griffiths.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jenna G.
Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Edward Brian Halpin.
Edward? You go by Ed or Ed? Oh, you do. I have an Edward.
Kaylin Harrison. Eric Lars Hayden. Taylor Marie Hazard. Dashel Richard George Hebb.
Okay, go.
Taya Hooper Dixon. Alicia Miranda Dean Jackson. Charlene Emma Joseph. Marshall Victor Otto Josie. Ailey Grace Keller. Risa Lauren Keller. Devon Knox. Daxon Peter Philip Lackey. Nicholas Brady Lawrence.
Congratulations to you.
Alexia Helene LeMay Evans. Madam Chancellor, the Haley Medal and Prize are awarded at Convocation to the female graduating student who has made the most outstanding contribution to varsity athletics, other extracurricular activities, and scholarship. The medal and trophy were donated in 1990 by the Haley family to honor the 4 generations of Haley men and women who have contributed greatly to athletics at Acadia. This year's recipient of the Haley Medal and Prize is Alexia Helene LeMay Evans. Kiara Lee McClellan. Kylan Per McVicker. Rowan Ann Atkinson Marcel. Joshua Kenneth Walter Martin. Vea Uni Matthews. Ben Matthew McCarthy. Jeffrey William Lawrence McCracken. Jenna Lynn McLaughlin. Emma Lucy Morin. Caitlin Haley Murray. Livia Marie Noss. Mayat Janae Nesbitt. Parker Newton. Cameron O'Connell. Julia Brooke Oikel. Hannah Christine O'Neill. Emma Renee Pearson. Griffin James Pears. Alyssa Catherine Perry. Grace Ann Phillips. Callie Ann Porter. Kendall Mackenzie Power. Brooke Elaine Marie Reed. Adam Hunter Rosenberger.
Okay, Adam, did you play basketball? Yeah, okay. Congratulations.
Alisa Sarah Ross. Olivia Marie Sarah Savoy. Maxwell James Seymour.
So Maxwell, congratulations to you.
Theo John Scambatti.
Okay, I think your dad's pretty proud of you. Yeah, he's wonderful.
Megan Elaine May Slonwhite.
Congratulations to you.
Elise Francine Marie Smith.
Congratulations to you.
Jonah Hewlett Snook.
Congratulations, you're very lucky. You get a great stepmom.
Nolan Alexander Michael Spink.
Nolan, congratulations to you.
Mariah May Sweet.
Congratulations to you.
Hannah Elizabeth Terrio. Sophie Marie Vertanis.
See you 3 times at Peace Family and some of yours.
Shane Allen Vincent.
Congratulations to you.
Micah Morgan White.
Okay, congratulations.
Laurel Elizabeth Woodworth.
Congratulations to you.
Emma Donna Ann Zwicker.
Congratulations. It's really a great accomplishment.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Business Administration with Honors please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with Honors those graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with Honors, with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Sujit Acharya. Ella Maureen Swift Christie. Ashton Lawrence Clark. Ashley Erica Gillis. Bianca Helmig. Ella Catherine Hopkirk Hickey. Madapathage Stephanie Romantia Madapatha. Madeline Kenna Nelson.
Will candidates for the Bachelor of Business Administration please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration those graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Muhammad Rayan Adil. Shayan Ahmed. Sahid Oladameji Akande. Zachary Stanwood Albright.
Congratulations, Zachary.
Maya Otim Angoli. Nicole Jolie Arsenault. Madam Chancellor, the Bishop's Silver Medal is awarded annually at Convocation to the graduating student from the Faculty of Professional Studies, whose standing is closest to that of the Governor-General's medalist. The medal was established in 1983 in recognition of the many contributions made by the Bishop family to Acadia, and especially in the memory of Marianne Bishop Brotz. Nicole is the recipient of this year's Bishop Silver Medal. In addition to her other achievements, Nicole is also the recipient of the University Medal in Business Administration. Madam Chancellor, Nicole Arsenault. Jenna Elizabeth Axel. Azuka Joseph Azakbe Sueli.
Congratulations to you.
Kate Emily Bagnall. Madam Chancellor, Kate is a recipient of one of this year's Golden A Awards. Isabel Grace Bolt. Daniel Joseph Bauer.
Congratulations to you.
Abigail Elizabeth Brousseau. Mitchell Peter Lawson Brower. Amber Olivia Brown. Sophia Grace Carpenter. Shirley Kosiso Chukwu Chibuoke. Akuzike Chupudla.
Your hands are ice cold.
Holly Elizabeth Coffin. Benjamin Connor. Taylor Lee Korskaden. Thomas Kucher. Madam Chancellor, the George Wilbert Cox Cup and Medal was established through the generosity of George Wilbert Cox in the 19th century. It is an endowment which has been received to provide a permanent annual award of a solid silver cup, suitably engraved, to be presented on conditions set forth by the donor to the male student in each college year who has made the most outstanding record in intercollegiate athletics, other extracurricular activities, and scholarship. Madam Chancellor, Thomas Couture is the recipient of the George Wilbur Cox Cup and Medal.
That's very impressive. What's your favorite sport? Hockey. Congratulations.
Miranda Lynn Cutton. Brooke Elizabeth Daigler. Misty Das. Matsis de Rasp. Teon Dioken Pedro Devo. Marie Alex Gabrielle Delay. Madam Chancellor, Alex is also a recipient of one of this year's Golden A Awards. Joshua Robert Dunham.
Congratulations to you. Oh. Your next.
Liam Sean Ellingwood.
Liam, congratulations to you.
Lerotisha Rogine Emmanuel. Ethan Michael Ennis.
Ethan, congratulations to you.
Jody Elaine Fairweather.
Jody, congratulations.
Collier Dennis Martin Fougere.
Okay, do you go by Collier or Dennis? Congratulations to you.
Emily Sheila Galloway. Jack Gordon Gavin.
Jack, congratulations to you.
Tanaya Kennedy Gibson. Abigail Kennedy Girard. Gregory James Goss. Emma Hamlin.
Congratulations to you.
Peter Anthony Hashem.
Congratulations to you.
Ali Joy Henniger.
Congratulations. Are you from the Valley? No.
Corson Anthony Raymond Hopwo.
Congratulations to you.
Jassim Hussain. MD Jaiman Hussain. John Andrew Bowman Humphrey. Kate Isabel Hutt. Sanchez Charles Stewart Johnson. Jack Malcolm Johnston. Griffin Russell Kelly. Nathan Joseph Kenny. Drew Benjamin Kent. Mohammed Rafi Khan. Liam Marshall Kidney. Janita Marguerite Kubik. Catherine Ann Law. Jacob John Lewis. Tyrone Lewis. Andril Cliston Lobo. Tori Rose Lothers. Madison Georgia Ann McDonald. Nolan Michael McPherson. Patrick Joseph Mann. Mackenzie Craig McAdoo. Matthew G. McCarthy. Dawson Lee McCullough. Lachlan Peter John McDonough. Cole Reginald Wayne McKeegan. Matthew Ronald Archibald McKinnon. Miles Duncan McTavish. Rajani Meal. Jet Christopher Miller. Muhammad Muhammad. Liam Alexander Moore. Chris Muhigi. Jake Nog. Mark Sidoine Nkwicha. Evan Grant O'Brien. Cameron Oikel. Darian Edward Ozon. Lawson Christopher Penny. Tyson Andrew Peters. Abby Ellen Pick. Brianna Rashay Pinder. Rebecca Marie Paulsfoot. Riley C. Quigley. Pratish Singh Randhawa. Tanisa Kalpesh Kumar Raval. Sophie Eva Rooney. Matthew Jeremiah Rorabeck. Melanie Ann Rosewald. Samantha Ann Russell. Ria Sachdeva. Nathan Alexander Skierman. Karan Bir Singh. Spencer Gordon Gillis Stevens. Leah Marie Steinberg. Summer Rain Stirrup. Malcolm Sweet. Catherine Grace Talbot. Isaac Clark Thompson. Brooke Kathleen Thorpe. Brendan Charles Tomlinson. Ali Mary Lynn Troop. Mitchell Jacobus van der Wegen. Kaylin Wag. Benjamin John Waterbury. Aidan Eric Wilson. Ashley Noel Wilson. Zachary Patrick Wilson. Madison Melissa Wood. Jewel Glennis Matheson Wolfett.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Music those graduates whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Music with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Dakota Joyce Bagshaw. Amy Jean Black. Abigail Emily Pamela Coventry. Annika Grace Dunewald. Madam Chancellor, Annika is the recipient of this year's University Medal in Music. Abigail Violet Fairweather. Emma Kaylee Gard. Peyton Grace Kirkpatrick.
I saw that wink. Congratulations.
Kendall Marie Lester. Hermione Beatrice Demurak Marshall. Kian William McCarran.
Congratulations. What do you play?
Sarah Elizabeth Penny. Emma Ann Proctor. Elliot Chase Sampson. Rebecca Marissa Lynn Young.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Music Therapy degree please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of the Bachelor of Music Therapy those graduates whose names will be announced, whom Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Music Therapy with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Jessica James Sweet. Olivia Darling Jones. Lauren Elizabeth Letcher. Martine Helena MacDonald. Emily Kathleen McKillop.
Will the candidate for a certificate please stand? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the Certificate of Music Therapy the recipient whose name will be announced, whom Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor that they may receive this award at your hands.
I admit you to the degree of Certificate of Music Therapy with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
Lisandre Chrétien.
Madam Chancellor, I ask that you confer the appropriate degree in absentia on those whose names appear on the graduation list but who are unable to attend convocation.
Conferred in absentia.
Madam Chancellor, the name of Kevin Mapplebeck is listed amongst his fellow graduates of the class of 2026. Tragically, Kevin passed away before receiving his degree of Master's of Education in Counseling. Everyone who was lucky enough to know Kevin experienced his deep kindness, his big heart, his eagerness to learn, and genuine curiosity. and his humor and quick wit could light up a room and bring ease to any situation. Today, we honor Kevin by conferring his degree, and we invite Kevin's wife, Jennifer, and their children, Brittany, Keaton, and Hillary, to join us on stage to accept his degree on his behalf. Please stand if you are able. Congratulations to Kevin, his family, and his cohort who's here today and who I know loved him very much. I now have the wonderful honor of announcing this year's Acadia Alumni Association Student of the Year Award, who is here today. So Kate Bagnall, can you please stand up to be recognized? Keep standing, Kate, I'm not done. Kate epitomizes the Acadia spirit and has made extensive institutional, academic, and personal impacts during her time here. In Kate's first year as a Bachelor of Business Administration student, she identified a gap in the professional support systems for women in business and co-founded the Acadia Women in Business Society. Under her leadership as president, this society has flourished into the largest student organization within the Manning School of Business and supports over 100 members with professional development and networking opportunities, and hosts an annual Women in Business banquet, which is one of my very favorite events to go to every year. She has also established the Acadia Women in Business Award, a $1,000 annual scholarship to support future female business leaders, a legacy that will continue on long after her graduation. Please join me in congratulating Kate on this most well-deserved award. I also have the great honor and privilege to recognize all the amazing faculty at Acadia University. So faculty on the platform and in the room, can you please stand up? Graduates, during your time here at Acadia, you have been mentored, challenged, supported, and inspired by these amazing people. I'm confident that you and your families and your loved ones truly appreciate your faculty's deep commitment to your growth and development. As Provost and Vice President Academic, I have the privilege and pleasure to witness each and every day the dedication, creativity, and commitment of the faculty here in this room and those who are unable to be here today. And I see the passion and the brilliance that they bring to the classroom, to research, to teaching, and to supporting your growth and development. So thank you again, and please join me in celebrating and recognizing the significant contributions they make to your education. As we continue on with amazing faculty, the Acadia Alumni Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching recognizes a continued record of excellence in teaching students and future alumni of Acadia University with a focus on the faculty members' professional and teaching accomplishments. Candidates for this award must be a current full-time, part-time, or contract member of the teaching faculty and have taught at Acadia for at least 3 years. I'm delighted to announce that this year's most deserving recipient is Dr. Alice Cohen. Dr. Alice Cohen is a professor who does not just deliver a curriculum, but who actively shapes the next generation of environmental leaders with passion, empathy, enthusiasm, and a deep-rooted commitment to interdisciplinary discovery. As the coordinator of the Environmental and Sustainability Studies program, Alice is described by students and colleagues alike as a change maker, a relationship builder, and a mentor, and someone who is deeply committed to research and teaching excellence. Congratulations, Alice. The title of Emerita or Emeritus is an honor conferred upon a retiring or recently retired professor who is recognized for a distinguished academic career and exemplary service to Acadia University. This year we have two, one of whom is here today. Professor Gregory McKinnon in the School of Education. Can you please stand up? Oh, you're standing. That's great. Thank you. To be honored, you beat me to it. And Professor Don Stewart in the Department of Biology. Please join me in congratulating Dr. McKinnon and these exemplary scholars.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you Mark Smith for the degree of Doctor of Civil Laws, honoris causa. Simply put, Mark Smith is one of Nova Scotia's best athletes. His softball career spanned more than 20 years. He was considered one of the top pitchers and players in the world. He has been recognized as a top 10 male athlete of the century for Nova Scotia and one of Nova Scotia's top 15 greatest athletes. Mark has been inducted into the Nova Scotia Sports Hall of Fame, the Canadian Softball Hall of Fame, and the International Softball Congress Hall of Fame as a player, and into the World Baseball Softball Confederation Hall of Fame as a coach. He was awarded the prestigious Queen Elizabeth II Golden Jubilee Medal in 2002 and the Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Medal in 2022 for contributions to Canada, Nova Scotia, and his community. His international coaching career with Softball Canada spanned a quarter century. He led 3 of Canada's 4 national team programs to 19 podium finishes in 22 international events, including gold medals at the Pan American Games, coaching the men's and women's senior teams. He concluded his Softball Canada coaching career by guiding the senior women's team to a bronze medal win at the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo. Mark has also served as the Director of Sport Development for Sport Nova Scotia and Director of Coaching for the Canadian Sport Institute Atlantic. In 2022, he and Professor Ann Dodge, Acadia alumni 1991, created the Black and Indigenous Coach Mentorship Program to serve racialized groups, ensuring safe spaces to learn, grow, and develop coaching and leadership skills in Black and Indigenous communities. Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to present to you Mark Smith, that he may receive honor at your hand.
By the authority vested in me by the Senate of Acadia University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Civil Laws, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree.
I never thought I'd see the day that I would be here for an honor such as this. And I'm glad I took my ADHD medication this morning because I've been bouncing for 4 hours. Good afternoon and congratulations to the graduating class. I'd like to thank Chancellor Nancy McLean, President Dr. Jeff Hennessy, and the Senate for this honor today. I'd also like to thank Dr. Darren Crucialbrink and Justin Oliver for putting my name forward to be considered for this honorary degree. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined being here today, and I am well aware that I did not get here alone. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the many people along my journey who have supported me. And I'd like to specifically acknowledge today Harvey Stevenson, Terry Bader, Judy Riggy, and Dr. Wade Gilbert. Their kindness, generosity, and mentorship has made me a better person and a better leader. I'd also like to acknowledge my family, some of whom are here today. My brothers, Craig and Thane. My sister Leslie is not here, and our late brother Wade, whose 59th birthday would have been yesterday. Thank you to my daughter, Jasmine, who is an Acadia alumni, and my lifelong friend, Dr. Gordy Rudolph, another Acadia alumni. Gordy and I have known one another for over 50 years, and to have him here today to share in this very special moment means more to me than I can say. I love you, brother. Thank you for being here. It was 1978 that I came to this campus for the first time to visit Gordy. He played varsity volleyball on the men's team, and it was great to get out of Halifax and come hang out with him on the weekend and experience university life. And it was at a party in 1978 when the men's and women's volleyball teams were hosting a tournament that I met this tall, athletic, extremely attractive female volleyball player from Dalhousie University. And I'm proud to say that on the 1st of September of this year, that former female volleyball player and I have been married 38 years. That former female volleyball player was School of Kinesiology professor Ann Dodge. So I think it's fair to say that Acadia has been very, very good to me. Today is Ann's last official convocation, and to be recognized on this platform with her makes today even more special. Thank you, my love, for your love and for your support, because I'm not here today without you. Graduating class. Like many of you, I left home after high school in search of my path in life. But unlike you, I didn't have the grades to get into university because in high school, I spent way too much time in the gym and not enough time on my books. Being the overachiever that I was, I wanted the challenge of spending the summers between grade 10 and grade 11 and grade 11 and grade 12 in summer school. Because after all, earning the grades to pass between September and June, anybody can do that. But fortunate for me, I had developed the ability to throw a softball better than most, and my skills as a softball player opened doors and created opportunities that I would never have experienced otherwise. And the night before I was to leave home at 17 years of age to pursue my fame and fortune as a ball player, my father sat me down and had the one and only father-son conversation we ever had. And like many of your parents, I suspect that when you were getting ready to come to Acadia, my parents wanted me to be prepared for a world where I would be making decisions on my own and that I would have to live with the consequences of those decisions. A world where I would be judged by the color of my skin rather than the content of my character. A world where I'd need to work twice as hard to be considered equal. And I suspect that the journey that you've made to get here today has had its trials and tribulations as well. But that's what makes the journey worthwhile. My father told me 3 things that night we chatted, and his words became my mantra and have guided my life to this very moment. He said, keep your head down, work hard, and take nothing for granted. And it's the best advice I've ever received because each of those things were things that were completely within my control. And it's within your control too. You're here today to celebrate a milestone with your families and loved ones because over the past 4 years, you found a way to overcome obstacles, to deal with adversity. You failed, you've learned, you've got back on the horse. And today you celebrate that success with your loved ones. The next chapter of your life is likely to be no different. However, you are now equipped with the knowledge and experience of the past 4 years to draw from as you move forward. We are living in an ever-changing world, a much more challenging world that I grew up in. And I marvel at your ability to adapt, your empathy, and your ability to see what is possible. There will be moments along the way when you will question your ability, or if you've made the right decision, or if the goal you've set, or you said that you wanted to attain is worth the effort and the sacrifice. I've had those moments many times throughout my life. But the knowledge and experience you've gained in earning your degree has equipped you for the next steps in your journey and will serve you well. You've got this, and Acadia's got you. As I stand here today, my parents are standing here with me as I receive this honorary degree. They gifted my siblings and I with the secret sauce to having a successful life. All we had to do was follow the recipe. Acadia University has done the same for you. That you are made of the right stuff. Remember, tough times never last, but tough people do. And you're made of the right stuff because you're an Acadia grad. And when thoughts of self-doubt creep into your heart, your head, and there will be those moments, I want you to remember the words of my father. Keep your head down, work hard, and take nothing for granted. Graduating class, I want you to say this one more time with me. Keep, work, take. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for those wonderful remarks. Well, we're near the end. And I just want to say from me a big congratulations to the class of 2026. It really is a privilege for me to be standing here in front of you as Chancellor of this university and as someone who has sat exactly where you're sitting today, many, many, many years ago. I remember that day quite well. I remember it as a day with mixed feelings, feelings of pride and excitement, relief, and of course, uncertainty about what was going to come next. Because today is an ending and a beginning. You leave here with a degree, but more importantly, you leave as part of something enduring, a lifelong community. The Acadia alumni family is not simply a network. It's a shared commitment to curiosity, to resilience, to community, and to purpose. That connection will matter more than you think. Because while the world is full of opportunity that you are entering into, it's also very complex, and today it's also very unsettling. But here's what I hope you take with you. First, have the courage to engage. Don't stand on the sidelines. Lean into the challenges, ask the hard questions, be prepared to take thoughtful risks. Second, invest in people and community. Your success will not be defined solely by what you do individually, but by what you help build around you. The relationships you've formed here, your friendships, your mentors, they're not incidental, they are foundational. Stay connected, support one another. Third, lead with purpose and integrity. You will face moments where the easy choice is not the right decision. In those moments, your values matter, values that you have developed here of thought and character. Those will guide you. Use them. And finally, remember the importance of giving back. Not just later when it's convenient, but throughout your life. Whether through your time, your ideas, your energy, your resources, contributing to something bigger than yourself, it will bring meaning to your own success. I hope your time here gave you more than knowledge, although I'm not sure the professors agree. We hope you also come away with a lot of knowledge. But I hope it gave you also confidence in who you are, clarity in what matters to you, and a sense of the impact you want to leave. Because the world does need you. And as you go forward, know this. Wherever you are, carry with you the spirit of this place. You remain part of this community, one that is proud of you and one that will always be here to welcome you back. So take in this moment, celebrate what you have accomplished, and then go out and make a difference. Congratulations, graduates.
In a moment, I will ask you to rise and join in the singing of Acadia's alma mater, the lyrics for which are found in your convocation bulletins. After we conclude the singing of the alma mater, I invite you to remain standing as you are able, as the Acadia University chaplain, Reverend Dr. Lewis, will come to the podium to offer a closing blessing. Following that, we will begin the processional to exit the building. I would invite the audience to remain seated for the processional, please. We will clear the building much more quickly if the graduates are able to exit the room. And most of them, almost all of them, unless you have other arrangements, will gather in the quad here, so you will find them just out to your left. There is also an Acadia alumni event, a welcome event for the graduating class of 2026, being held after the ceremony at the Acadia Athletics Complex, and you are all very welcome to join that. Once again, may I ask you to rise as you are able to join in the singing of Acadia's alma mater. Stands a
is from Irish and New Thought traditions. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall soft upon your fields. May the Creator's light surround you. May Creator's love enfold you. May Creator's presence watch over you and your loved ones, now and always.